Okay. It's pinball time. Happy afternoon shift. Gonna be playing Transformers today on the Grownup Adjacent live stream. The catchy nostalgia music and such. Had a lot of fun playing this morning. I'm gonna work on a couple things. Might turn the flippers down a bit. Friends recommended doing that.
Let's roll.
There. Ball.
Shoot captive balls with playfield multiplier.
Oh, the center pin. Safety. Locking the balls. Okay, now
Cybertron has gifted us.
in between balls, I'm going to quickly go and make a setting change. Oh, what the heck. That was weird. I thought it was a physical ball lock and it kept it for a bit. This is a mystery award ball lock.
Watch that Grownup in the next episode of The Transformers.
All right, let's go. I keep trying for the harder missions and maybe, get a higher score.
Grownup getting mad.
Double scoring. Shoot for Soundwave.
Shiznit. I know, busted chops. What's up? Happy Monday, Tuesday, since you're on the other part of the world. But how's it going, my friend? Yeah, I mean, when I played Looney Tunes also had quite a Saturday morning cartoons type of vibe as well, but oops, not right. Okay, so left flipper power is already lower. Dang. I'm going to bring the right flipper down a hair. We'll see if I'm not able to make the left ramp. And the upper right flipper, yeah, it's already set pretty high. Oh yeah, you can turn this one up. I'm going to try turning it down and see if it has a better effect. All right, I wanted to make those minor adjustments to see, have been experiencing a little bit of airball issues, and some people say just turn the flippers down, but you need a little bit of randomness and speed from the flippers, so. Oh, busted chops, do it, do it. $51 bid. Just remember, with those auctions, people come and snipe at the last second. But what's up, Rockhound? Maybe that was too low on the flipper. I lowered my slings like a hair. I don't know. I might turn them back up. What's up, John Cornish as well? Happy this day of the week. Rockhand as well. So a couple friends have been telling me to simply turn the flippers down on this game, but I swear it's airballing more with lower flippers. It's not a major issue, but
will fall, and I will rise.
it's a little abrupt.
I'm my own master.
That's it.
Come on.
Better luck next time,
Autobots.
Giving up so soon?
All right. No, I'm not giving up so soon.
We now return to the Transformers.
You cannot destroy me.
So that upper flipper, the upper flipper on this game, you can hit a surprising amount of stuff up there. Pew. There we go. It's doing the thing. Uh-oh, it's gonna limp it. I don't know why it changed its mind. I thought the sound was crappy in the game, but my headphones were just halfway unplugged. Thank you, sir. May I have another? I forget which traumatic movie that was from. Where the guy's like, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?"
Who throw Pebble at Grimlock? Skill shot.
That was a decent skill shot.
found you for good, Laserbeak!
In the next episode of The Transformers.
Dude, my headphones are like halfway out. Sounds so much better now.
Shoot captive ball for playfield multiplier. Shoot for sound wave.
I think Grimlock is like the hardest shot for me to repeatedly hit. Out of the games I own, what is my favorite multi-ball? Well, my favorite multi-ball has always been
data through our decoder.
Dragon multi-ball in Dungeons and Dragons. However,
As I expected.
you just can't beat the Godzilla multi-ball where the building collapses and it plays Blue Oyster Cult. You really can't beat that. You can't beat that. Unfortunately, I have mine turned because I live stream Godzilla so much. I have it set so that when the building falls, it plays an alternate song because I would get copyright warnings in perpetuity. Which is kind of a big deal. Like, Transformers is going to do it. It has 10 songs that get caught 100% of the time. So today's streams will be flagged. But I love it and it's popular and it's new and shiny. So it's going to be on stream for a while.
We now return to the Transformers.
Skill shot. Do not worry, I've got you.
Yeah, T2 also. It's a good one.
All saved.
Shiznit, get real.
Well, looks like target practice is paying off. There is still a chance. Card collected. Over here. Tech spec collected.
How's it going, Meredith? How many games do I have? There are 16 games in my basement around me. And I love all of them equally.
That did not seem so super to me.
Shoot captive ball for playfield multiplier.
Thank you, Meredith. I appreciate that.
Shoot for sound wave.
You are a natural shot.
That shot is so hard to achieve when you need to hit it. And on launch somehow it's easy. I got some control. Well, John said it. You said it, my friend. Getting rid of a machine is hard. I sat here and so when I put up a poll in the Facebook group the other day and I asked the community, what would be 2 games to get rid of? Jurassic Park and Dungeons and Dragons were the outliers. And so I asked my daughter, I'm like, all right, would be any machines that you'd want to get rid of? She could not help. I said, what about Dungeons and Dragons? She said, no way. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I'm like, The other thing that doesn't help is if you live in a market where there's not a lot of population and pinball people. So we're talking the other day, like in my market around here, pinball machines will sit for a year.
In the next episode of the
Even at reasonable
Transformers.
prices, just for like normal ones like Stranger Things or what's up, Tom? Welcome to the things. I thought about moving Dungeons and Dragons to my office at work, so I could still get some pinball action, but
Move over, you snail-lacious slowpokes! Never give up.
Tech spec collected.
Keep up the collecting.
I now lead the Decepticons.
John, I live in the Pacific Northwest. My residence is in Vancouver, BC, and I also have a small little like vacation place in Washington, Blaine, Washington. Audio was unusually loud there for the game. But... What's up, Gerald Ross? Thank you for the sub over on YouTube, my friend.
Better luck next time.
Thank you, Peppered Owl, for the support.
Ready for round
Appreciate it.
2?
Yeah, so Thorbon in the chat says, things I always find interesting is people with the business having pinball machines because they ran out of room. Yeah, or at home they ran out of room, I think he meant. But yeah, the Korean barbecue place in LA is probably your Ace Gyogi you're talking about. Has a bunch of pinball machines. Yeah, and you know, my friend Henry, who is Dustin Echoes Pinball, he is sort of one of those people these days. So Henry, I think, has 38 pinball machines in Henry's house. And so he's now found a good location and a tech, and he's partnering up and he's starting an operator business. So he's going to be putting, I think, 6 of his machines. He's getting all the stamps because in Houston, you need a stamp for each machine for the gaming commission or whatever, amusement tax. And so he's going down that rabbit hole. I so wish him well. As soon as that place is live, I'll start to shout it out on the stream. But it's going to be at a anime bar. And we checked this place out. It's so cool. And anyways, I wish Henry well. Good friend of mine. But yeah, Jar Toko. This is a community of arcade gamers and such.
Me Grimlock, smartest Dinobot of all.
Grimlock got like Grimlock gets a hard time in this game because I feel like there was literally not as much attention to detail. Like, I call him like, he didn't get all the hand painting and stuff. Let's turn it down a bit. More than meets the eye. Thank you again, Meredith. The sound is slightly imbalanced in this game. Once in a while, you'll get a song that's quite loud, and then...
But enough talk. Let's roll out.
So if you're just joining the live stream, this is the afternoon show where I live stream Pinball HD. My name is Aaron with 3 A's. Actually, no, it's just 2 A's. Double A Ron. We're playing Transformers today, if it wasn't completely obvious. Oh yeah, I'm just going to pause for in between balls. But yeah, Thorbon, the Austin Pinball Collective, I've talked to them. And I also interviewed actually I'm wearing the shirt, the Northwest Pinball Collective people. The whole idea of a pinball collective is pretty cool. And I also have an opportunity to start one where I am, but because there's a space at work, but I sort of don't want to cross-pollinate. I want to keep church and state separate from my work. You know what I mean? Even if the space was free, it still might not be free. If you... Oh. The outpost is as well, I guess, yeah. I have not been there. I've been invited. Yeah, I should check it out.
Captive ball for playfield multiplier.
Skill shot. This will only prolong your defeat.
See. So maybe my headphones are up a bit too loud. How's the audio for everyone? Is the game audio too loud?
Playfield is now at 2x.
Oh my goodness. Game audio is low. Okay, it was my headphones I must have accidentally turned up. Check, check. All right, I can sort of hear myself. All right, this should be better. Worst case, I can turn myself down a bit.
Skill shot. Audio disruptor waves.
This'll ground you for good, Laserbeak!
So I was saying, I have my flippers turned down quite a bit right now. I'm trying them where it's much lower, so. Yeah, Meredith, so one of my things I like to do on this channel is I specialize in audio. So it's got direct audio out, and then the game itself has 4 microphones listening. So you get that, oh, oops, that was a perfect plunge anyway. You get the sound of the plunger and the metal doing metal stuff, so.
Megatron has built a device to siphon all energy from the sun. Can the Autobots stop this insidious plan in time? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
Shoot for Soundwave.
Decepticons retreat.
Yo, ma. What's up, Johnny Button?
But you better look behind you.
Me Grimlock.
You know,
Perhaps we can
I still
use
haven't
the space
installed my
bridge to our
Death Star
advantage.
fix. I still haven't installed my Death Star fix on my Star Wars yet. Maybe I never will.
Decepticon pet spec card collected.
Press on! We have little time left. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Time added.
Oh, the center pin did center pin stuff. Yeah, Johnny Button, I was just pointing out that some of the songs and modes are like a little imbalanced in this one.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Take it easy, everyone. Keep calm.
Energon cube collected.
I tried to trust the thrust.
Spoken like a true Autobot, Spike.
Had a really enjoyable stream
Wheeljack.
this morning.
Can you make out what this says?
It was fun. Went to work in a pretty good mood. I was just in time. for
Better
it.
luck next time. I could do this all day.
Well, there you go. But yeah, had a pretty good stream this morning with you guys. It was fun. It was good times. I used to have this like ledge on my streaming rig, but I'm trying to cut weight on the thing. It's so freaking heavy to move around and almost tipped over the other day. Anyways, I usually have like my cleaning bottle and I can spray and clean. And I don't know. Unnecessary facts, but happy afternoon. So I might have asked you guys before, but some of you regulars who watch pinball here often, do you guys ever use smart plugs for your pinball machines? I used to use a Philips one, but it turned out it wasn't great for higher amperage or watts or something. But I want to be able to turn on certain machines with a time gap in between. And I know that there's a Govee switch that'll do like 1800 watts, 15 amps per, and you can do an Alexa program to give 5 seconds in between. Yeah, just an on-off smart plug. So there's a Govee one, a Govee Dual. And anyways, they're a reasonable price, but because now it's a case of where I've got these all set up before, I would just have to, turn on a couple power bars that are like power conditioning power bars. And I should just use my breaker. I could use the breaker, and my local arcade uses the breaker.
Hello?
Now, roll out. Skill shot. Fortunately, I have a delicate ball saving technique.
I bet you do. You bet you do save those balls. Who are you saving them for?
A big game hunter has
When you find
kidnapped
love?
several of the Autobots to lure Optimus Prime into a trap. Will Optimus become this twisted hunter's next trophy? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
Who threw that?
Get Beep, beep, beep.
Skill shot.
Sweet. I got 2 chances.
This will only prolong your defeat.
Ravage. Transform.
Well, B-Whip, welcome in also today. There is the Piss Lake episode. We do know there's Piss Lake episodes.
You are a natural shot.
You'll be sorry.
Yeah, John, it's especially problematic when you play like all the machines at once. And in my particular household, I don't do that very often, but I have had 9 playing at once before. And it was worrying me.
Skill shot.
Shoot captive ball for playfield multiplier.
The captive ball is usually so easy to hit.
Get more points. 2x score.
Bumblebee.
Let us decode that
My
sequence.
Better luck next time, Autobot. Game over.
I would like to party with that guy, honestly. He's seen things. He's been places. He probably like met the real Transformers. Yeah, so Johnny Button, it's usually okay. The things that, so I was reading this today also. I did some grokking, some Dr. Googling from my, actually I'm gonna sit down for a second. Yeah, deal with it. I was doing some Dr. Googling on my lunch break, and yeah, basically for smart plugs, supposedly the machines with all the LEDs and the way the coils work with the capacitors, they don't actually draw a huge amount of energy per machine. It's when they're all playing at the same time. When they're in attract mode, it's super low energy. But as soon as you start to turn them all on with people playing and all the flippers going and the slings going, then you could be drawing more. But how much more, I don't know. So I was going to get a some of the smart plugs I looked at were these Govee ones, and actually they have a power meter built in, and they'll keep a little stat. I don't know, I love graphs and stats, so I'm disproportionately into graphs and stats. Data. But you know. Yeah, Johnny Button hosting a tournament, even like a 6 or 8 person tournament, you're gonna want to have a little bit of options for your power. I mean, I've been in a tournament where there's extension cords running everywhere. I was in a classics tournament where like the food truck blew the breaker on a bunch of the games during the tournament. It set the whole tournament back hours upon hours because, you know, they didn't want to start their generator. But not intentional, but it was extremely irritating. We had to stay a lot later. But yeah, they just got, yeah, I know. And then, yeah. But it would be good. And it's especially like older games, ones that maybe are from a different time. They might use a little more power, especially if they have all incandescent Christmas lights throughout. Oh, it felt nice just to rest my feet, even for a couple minutes. I'd do that more.
Me Grimlock no bozo, me king.
All right. Whatever you say, Grimlock. So also, if you're just joining us, I have my flippers are turned. My flippers are turned down quite a bit. My flippers are turned down quite a bit, and I don't know if I like it or not. It's helping slightly with the air balls, but not any measurable amount. Oh. I can tell this machine is leaning to the left a bit. It's annoying me. I should have straightened it out before I started, but I remember these things as soon as I press the go live button.
There is more to you than meets the eye.
Oh yeah. Come on,
It is not over yet.
Card collected.
That not hurt Grimlock.
Eject. Rumble, frenzy, ravage, assault.
This'll ground you for good, Laserbeak.
Blaster, cause some chaos with your music.
In the next episode of The Transformers.
I know. It's where the excuses start, Doc Engineer. Well, unfortunately, my machine's leaning to the left a little bit. Those people dancing weren't believable. They had
I
like early
accept the
animations.
challenge.
Reject.
Move over, you snail ship slowpokes!
Shoot for sound wave.
I think my whistling is about as prohibited as me singing. I think there's rules.
Let me aid you in this fight.
I was just gonna say, 3 for 3. I was just gonna say I have troubles hitting the Grimlock shot, and I just hit it 3 times in a row. That's pinball for you.
Shoot, jackpot! Goodbye, friends. Goodbye.
big game hunter has kidnapped several of the Autobots to lure Optimus Prime into a trap. Will Optimus become this twisted hunter's next trophy? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
What is it?
As I expected.
We made a difference.
We made a difference. There we go. As long as we made a difference in somebody's day. I'm turning my flippers back up. I want to go right to stock and see, because I know I've bumped them down quite a bit because that's what people recommended. But I'm wondering if maybe having them higher is better, because I'm telling you, I'm getting some freaking airballs off of my dudes. How's it going, Streamline? I'm loving, I'll tell you what, I'm loving Transformers so far. The music, the little cartoon clips, I did not expect the nostalgia to be so good. The lighting and the graphics, I think, are excellent. The modes are some of the best
Autobots,
that have come out in years from Stern.
And roll out.
So the modes and rules are some of the best. The shots and layout are very good. They feel a little bit like Jurassic Park or somewhat Uncanny X-Men with a little bit of the cross, but more so like Jurassic Park vibes going on. Maybe a little bit of Bond going on, but you don't really realize it. You think, oh, there's just the theme song from Transformers. No, there's 10 songs, 10 that are all good. I didn't remember there being 10 songs from Transformers. But I got 10 copyright warnings last time I streamed it, so for all different songs, which is the worst. But no, I like it so far. I like it so far.
Superior targeting system.
My friend John pointed out their location one had some air balls, and so I've been noticing a similar issue. Turning down the flippers may have helped, but turning down the flippers in a pinball machine, yes, it may help in one area, but the ball is meant to ricochet around and hit switches. That's part of the play. So I hate turning flippers down just because the game has an issue with. I'd rather get like the airball protecting guards, like a few people have shown me.
Your weakness disgusts me.
No, I like this game so far. I like it. I'm glad I bought it. Yeah, it makes hitting steep ramps harder. One thing I will say too, the back right ramp in Transformers, it looks like one of the steepest in pinball. The ball goes up at no problem. Like, it seems to me kind of like Foo Fighters back ramp that's like very hard to get up. Nope, it gets up pretty easily. So sitting next to it, I have Godzilla. Also has a steep ass back right ramp. No, they're very similar. This one's easier to get up than the
There's
Godzilla
more to
one.
you than meets the eye.
Except right when I say that.
Do not worry. I have you.
The Autobots join a race to raise money for charity. But who will come out on
I'm like,
top?
look how
as
easy
we
it gets
begin
up the
this
right
episode
ramp.
of The Transformers.
Need to give Optimus some blue pills. Oh, it'll get up there. Autobots.
There's more to you than meets the eye.
I'm failing in every way but that skill shot, it would seem, today playing this. Oh yeah, that was the worst kind of reject, where you hit the drop target so hard it doesn't go down and it airballs. Again, that bastard. Typically that means the spring needs to be tightened on the drops, or your flipper power.
Audio disruptor waves.
That's right. What's up, Silver Iron? Welcome in,
Megatron
too.
has discovered the heart of Cybertron, a device of immense power.
Usually what you
Autobots
can do
shrink
is just
themselves
give this,
down and enter
just twist the
Megatron
spring a
to
little
retrieve
bit.
the heart. But are they up for the task? As we begin this episode of The
If
Transformers.
it happened in a tournament, I'd put my hand up like some sort of cry pants. I hit the drop's failing. Free ball.
Playfield is now 2x. What good will it do you?
Over here!
Shoot for Soundwave.
Oh no, you don't, not this time.
Trying to lock the ball.
We must hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are out of time.
Now the Earth and all its resources will be mine.
See, some of the modes are just too freaking loud. And then the next mode's quiet. Not the end of the world, but it's driving me crazy. I stuck my headphones in too far. That might have been a problem.
I must have it. Your name.
Ooh, the microbots.
Well, that is just prime.
Just prime.
Oh, better luck next time.
You did well.
Thanks, Dad. I'll play a couple more games.
We now return to the Transformers.
When the weather's super nice, I probably won't have a lot of long afternoon streams because it's kind of nice to be out in the sun. But we'll see today.
still a chance.
Tickle Grimlock.
Oh, come off it. The Grimlock shot's hard enough to hit.
Playfield multiplier.
I
More energon for
like a
us.
dead cat
Leaves
jammed in there.
less for the Decepticons.
Double scoring.
Good work, Dinobots. Now follow me.
Shoot targets to light dino jackpot.
A possum made a home in there.
Keep up the collecting.
All right, how about again? Let's do the shooty thing again. Oh, but now it's gonna limp it.
Card collected.
I should have given it a thrust. A little thrust, a little baby thrust. Stayed in play.
Tech spec collected.
In the next episode of The Transformers.
Actually, I'm gonna try the easier one and actually try to finish it. One thing I hope they code in later on, like Megatron should move more. Like, just wave your pistola around. What you think? Or would that be just rubbing it in the face of Optimus who can't move at all?
Super skill shot.
There we go.
It is not over yet.
Fucking hell's sakes. What I wonder is like, do you think the Stern coding team is like open
Run
to
the data through
suggestions?
our decoder.
Like, are they open to little ideas like that? It would be cool if they were. Where you're just like, hey, what are the chances of...
Better luck next time, Autobot. This isn't over yet.
You know, like if I switch over here is hit, he moves over here. Switch over here is hit, he moves over here. Just like Dungeons and Dragons. That was one thing it really had going for it. Has going for it. Boom, 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 boom. More than meets the eye. Put something on between games. One more game and then I'm going to sit down. We'll talk about that. Yeah, Beza. So Beza says, once Megatron shoots the ball where it's supposed to land, yours hits the wireform ramp first and lands on the middle platform. Yeah, it's supposed to be a smooth landing from Megatron. Maybe try turning it down. turning the launcher on Megatron down?
Join me.
That's the kind of issue I would definitely ask Stern support for. Like, hey, I'm having this exact issue. What do you guys do when this happens? Because there could even be an issue with where the servo motor's lining up.
More than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons, the Transformers. The Transformers. More than meets the eye. The Transformers.
Love that music.
Let us roll out.
Roll out. Roll out. Where does mine first land? Up here. Is that what you mean? Or when it shoots it down here?
Wow. Super skill shot.
Trying to demonstrate it.
Do not worry. I've got you.
A big game hunter has kidnapped several of the Autobots to lure Optimus Prime into a trap. Will
Yeah, my
Optimus become
Megatron's
this
been
Twisted
shooting
Hunter's
great,
next trophy? As we
I don't know.
begin this episode of The
I don't know what other people have been
Transformers.
having, but I've heard it's not always hitting the landing zone.
Me Grimlock.
Fucking hell.
This will make no difference.
Playfield is now at 2x.
A big game hunter has kidnapped several of the Autobots to lure Optimus Prime into a trap. Will Optimus become this Twisted Hunter's
Will
next
Optimus?
trophy? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
Neutralize enemies. There's no need. Prepare for flight.
It's like, Beza, I've been trying to. Ah.
Let me help you in this fight. Press on. We have little time left.
Time added.
Isn't it?
Rumble, frenzy, ravage, buzzsaw.
All right, ball three. Let's hit the.
Skill shot.
A big game hunter has kidnapped several of the Autobots to lure
Didn't I just
Optimus
start that
Prime
mode?
into a trap. Will Optimus become
start
this
a
Twisted
different mode?
Hunter's next trophy? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
It is not over yet.
Card collected.
What does the Dakota reveal?
Better luck next time. Become a Decepticon.
So long, hero.
Hit the one shot. It shouldn't take a while. I don't know. I'm gonna play another game. We'll get it.
We now return to the
It
Transformers.
shouldn't take a while. Previous games I was hitting it like constantly. Maybe it's because I turned the flippers up. Maybe that was my
skill
fatal
shot.
flaw.
It is not over yet.
Megatron has built a device to siphon all energy from the sun. Can the Autobots stop this insidious plan in time? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
Come on.
This won't help. You're destined to fail.
There we go. Yeah, mine kind of catches the wall a little bit.
Of the Autobots to lure Optimus Prime
Which is what I
into
think
a
it's
trap.
supposed to do.
Will Optimus become this Twisted Hunter's next trophy? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
So, Beza, I don't know if you ever watched that, but the ball snags the metal piece a bit. So I was staring right at it. Mine hit right there. So it hit on the edge of that piece of metal. It hit right kind of dead center. So it was like it was supposed to ricochet toward that. Rather than just straight through and hit the wire form. It's like it's supposed to hit that. Which you should be able to aim it. Maybe turn the power down and aim it so it hits somewhere on that side. Frankly, the other side might work too, but just thinking out loud.
Skill shot.
Reject. Rumble. Frenzy.
Beza, did you get a premium or LE?
Skill shot.
captive ball for play countdown to extinction initiated.
Okay, gotta hit that ramp.
Shoot the right ramp.
Come on. Ah. You bastard. Shiznit.
This won't help. You are destined to fail.
Fuck off. There we go.
Now load me.
Load me.
Shoot the sound wave.
Get more points. 2x scoring.
Next time, you won't be saved.
Dino jackpot. Decepticons, the train.
I trusted the post. I trusted it. Me with my trust issues.
They're stealing all the energon.
Fuck. My trust issues, rejection sensitivity, you know, standard dosage.
Wheeljack, can you make out what this says?
Better luck next time.
The battle is over, but the war rages on.
Well, I want to sit and chat for a bit. Stupid chair. The chair's winning the battle. Well, let's talk pinball. You know what else happened today? I don't know if you guys are listening or paying attention to the pinball sphere today, but so there was a report, a rumor that was spreading that a bunch of the Costco games, the Pokemon home editions, were burning up, catching fire. Lord, there's a fire. Nobody got time for that. Anyways, so the rumor was this morning that there was a fire with some games that were from Costco, and there was a product recall. And what I mean, my company, we've worked with Costco. We're a Costco certified vendor. I understand for a recall to occur, a lot of things have to happen. And I was like kind of suspect. I'm like, a recall? Really? And so, but yeah, I started to read a little bit, and supposedly at one location, a manager smelled a smelling smell of burning and shut one machine off. So that hit the echo chamber and telephone tag in the pinball sphere. And people were saying that there was no flames. It was just smoke, and it was, you know, a flipper button or something. But anyways, so people got the story firsthand and panicked, and people love to hate on the behemoth that is Stern Pinball. They do. It is, you know, it's the underdog story. We get it. But awesome. Well, Daniel Morphin, thank you for coming in and saying hi. I hope you're feeling better soon, my friend. Well, yeah. So, Document Engineer, I've seen the lineups in Costco to play the different home editions. Like, they can get 1,000 games in a week, no problem. And that's why there's deals to be had if you want a Costco home edition of anything. I don't know if you guys have Big Box, the Big Box outlet that gets all the Costco returns. We have that around here. Anyways, get a hold of your Big Box outlet or wherever Costco returns go to, and give them your number and say, I want to get a home edition pinball. of any of their home editions, and they'll call you and you'll get a good deal. Like, so anyways. So the news story for today was that, you know, Pokemon Home Edition pinballs were burning up, and they actually were not. So that was the news wasn't really news. It's shocking and upsetting, especially if you bought a one that has node boards that catch fire. I think they blamed a node board too, so they'll have some sort of easy fix they'll probably have available if people report an issue. You know, that's right. Documentary said the burning smell was probably the Hot Pocket sample lady nearby overcooking them in the microwave. She blamed the pinball machine. You know, so other kind of disgusting thing. Yeah, Pizza Jake. D&D did have node board fire, and then some wiring issues were getting tangled up. Not unlike me getting tangled up on the stream. My headphone wire gets tangled up quite often. But so I was at this arcade on yesterday or the day before on the weekend, and man, I'm like, smells like a toilet over here. Someone kept walking by and crop dusting me, or they like were, you know, wearing a diaper, like an adult diaper. Like it smelled like hot baby poo walking by me. And I just like, I almost had to just walk away from my game. I'm like, you know, like you can't escape like a hot fart smell. That was happening in the arcade. And I told my wife, I'm like, someone keeps crop dusting me over there. I'm like, I just left my credits in Stranger Things. She's like, well, you have Stranger Things at home anyway. I'm like, was it you that was crop dusting me? Do you know who was crop dusting me? Well, Streamline as well. We've talked before, and many of you have probably experienced in tournaments or leagues when competitors bring the chemical warfare, which is not showering. And I never like to call anyone out, but there's someone that does this in my league. And holy shit, last time we were in a hot basement. Lord have mercy. Have a freaking shower. Like hot, steamy body odor. Anyways. Crop dusting. It's the crop dusting Dr. Imagineer, but yeah, there should be hygiene requirements, or like hygiene requirements in order to continue playing, because maybe you start off and you don't stink, but maybe you should like carry one of those little like drugstore deodorants. Maybe actually, you know what the secret would be is if in a big tournament they had those available, like, you know, the little travel ones, like the little Dove Men Plus Care deodorants, like have those at the front. We'll say it's men like it's only men. It's not only men, but they should have those little toiletries. Maybe some like hand wipes, some sanitizer wipers. Yeah, Doc Imagineer, I've seen it too. I have seen it too. For me, I mean, I love my personal hygiene. Like in the summer, especially if I'm going to be in a swimming pool or a hot tub, there will be days when I shower 3 times or more. My hair is just straw at the end of the day. Like half of it's fallen out. But yeah, I have this big daunting task in front of me. I'm kind of trying to avoid. I've got all the machines distanced apart from each other in this room now, but I've got to level them all, and leveling them it's not hard. It's just, you know, time consuming. Pull the glass off, not break the glass, which I know I've been known to do. And, it's nice when my daughter can help, because I can have her read the level when I'm down there twisting the feet from the back. I'm also switching out all of my rubber feet with sliders, so I can move the machines a little easier. So, well, Streamline, I was just talking this morning about I moved all the machines to a better location. It looks better. It feels more like an arcade in here, not just like on all four walls. And anyways, you'd be surprised how, like, you think a floor is flat. A floor is not flat, especially concrete. This is concrete, but it's in a basement, so no one was on one of those troweling machines. I bet, I'm pretty sure. And then they put hardwood, laminate, fake hardwood on top of it. So. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Thank you for all the subs and gift subs and follows lately. I really appreciate it, everyone. Wherever you're watching, it definitely helps. It is noticed and it does make a difference. Thank you. And if you're ever considering about using your Amazon Prime subscription on Twitch, please use it on my channel. I'll be your friend. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. But yeah, I was thinking about that Pokemon Fire Not Fire today. It was a little sus. I was like, there's no way. No way. Because usually there would be many incidents required for that. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to head. Wanted a little bit shorter stream this afternoon, but I wanted to get in the chat. Well, Transformers is all connected to the rig. And, well, John, it is entirely possible that there is cover-ups involved. I mean, that is fuel. You are the fire, John. That's funny. And they would be, actually. The one thing that was kind of sus is I don't think there would be a public statement of what really happened. Like, would you want to be the one saying there's nothing wrong with the machines? If I was a company, I wouldn't. I'd be like, some machines have been reported to get No. But anyways, I'm going to find a couch. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go sit on my patio because obviously I'm not suntanned enough for certain people. Maybe my suntan's not good enough. I'm not handsome enough for certain people. But anyways, I'm gonna go find a patio and I'm gonna go find a patio. Maybe drive my car. I'm authorized to insure year round. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fun stream. I always enjoy hanging out with you in the afternoon or the morning. But today, but yeah, anyways, I get a, sorry, I'm just catching up. But yeah, Joseph, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to catch you guys later. It's been a good day. I'm going to go enjoy something on the patio. We'll see. But anyways, have a nice one, everyone. And actually, I'm going to see if there's someone we can raid over to. Why not? Push some buttons. I know who I'm going to raid to because I'm going to raid over to Los because Los is a cool dude and Los was supportive of me early on and a positive person. So Los gets a raid. I'm going to catch you guys later and come hang out in the chat on the Facebook and the Discord. And we will, oh cool. I don't know what he's doing. Some sort of shopping. Anyways. All right, peace out. I love you guys. It's been fun, and we'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. There's some dancing allowed. No whistling, but dancing is allowed. What is this we're watching even? Anyways, peace out, guys. Love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.